What the hell is happening? Robert is trying to advance into Rangers with Thompsons and quickly realizing that is a very bad plan. Hello everyone, I'm Greyshot17 and today I'm covering a 4v4 game on Nordwind. We got ourselves a number of key combatants going from Sparrow, Bismarck, Johnny, Nearly Sam, Aetherstorm, Red Leader, Angel Afterlife, and Robert Tumbra. So, this is a 4v4 match, but it does have someone I've never had a replay cover before. Not saying that they submitted, I will say who submitted at the very end, but Nearly Sam is a content creator that is typically that streams on both Twitch and YouTube. Streams on Twitch, I believe makes YouTube content. At the very least, if you've watched any of Rimmy Down Under's content, you'll know Sam as he's typically the crazy guy yelling in the corner. So we'll see how he does in this co-match and how things fare. But anyway, without further ado, it's awesome to see him. Unfortunately, he is on an all-American team, so right now he and his allies are shooting himself in the foot. But we also got 3 austere and 1 OKW. Americans are not exactly known for being the best in a 4v4 game, so I am curious to see how they make up for their deficiencies. That said, looks like the Germans already had some bad times over here. And it looks like the Americans are slowly wearing them down. Commander-wise, we have infantry. We got airborne. We got ourselves armor. Oh, God. And we have ourselves urban assault. So a nice range of anti-armor, artillery, direct strike focuses. Red Leader's gone Jaeger armor, so elephant, good counter. And also Yag Tiger. Oh, God. Yeah, the armor game is really not going to be where the allies... I suspect, unless they get like mass amounts, but I suspect that might have some difficulties if big heavy tanks make their debut. We also have Angel going with Tiger Ace, so a lot of potential here with big heavy tanks. Again, P-47 could counter, but if they get a bunch of Ostwinds on the field, or AA in general, they should be able to knock down those planes. Robert is going with Festing armor, so a good direct strike and a good counter, once again, to armor. So it's really going to be up to the artillery, if I had to assume, for the allies to really break the Axis. But the Axis are already breaking the allies as the ambulance goes down, and Bismarck is already having to force himself off the hill. That's in part due to Robert and Angel. Nice grenade, though, kills the Pioneers, but still, their combined effort to force the Americans off. So, we'll see how things go. I love how, chat, again, I don't think many people would argue right now that CoH2 is better than CoH2. I like CoH2 for some aspects of it, but I will say CoH2 is still the bread and butter in this RTS genre. But anyway, so let's see. It is the go-to, right? It is the best. It is the Red Lobster biscuit, right? Like that thing, pretty damn good of bread. But anyway, moving on, the allies do have the north. Pathfinders, thanks to Johnny, have put beacons and hopefully can bring an ambulance up to oh, okay, never mind. Sam has a ambulance here to reinforce. He himself have a couple riflemen on standby. Probably could push up here if he really wanted to. Oh, interesting. Aetherstorm is putting, what, medical? Yeah, medical here. I mean, that's fine, but artillery could put it into a bad position. Not just rocket artillery or heavy artillery, just howitzers and stuff like that could absolutely be in range to wear this thing down. So, needs to be very cautious about that. Victory point wise, it's still pretty damn close, but with the Germans capturing this, it's going to probably start swinging in the Germans' favor. Down south, again, the Allies are prepping for a counterattack. We have MGs, though, although repositioning, so if they push while he's repositioning, that could be an issue. Bunker going down, Robert having his own MG42. Again, this is a weird one. I would honestly just move the MG here to cover, because you can cover all this area, right? Maybe the bunker is a backup. That's just me. Let's see, we have Grenadiers moving forward. Again, catching the echelons, probably off guard. But Pathfinders are moving on in. And again, Barfinder is a little more common. The counter to them, of course, is anything armor related because they don't have a snare or anything else. And they exactly don't have the best armor values. They very proficient long range and their accuracy, but they're not exactly proficient with their preservation compared to riflemen. But their accuracy does allow for maybe better bazooka shots, but I don't think that's what Johnny's going to go with. Oh, he is going to pick off that Grenadier thanks to a fantastic mortar. So great job there. MG42 could start suppressing. Again, they don't have any direct counters to do that other than just DPS and hopefully wearing it down. Smoking, though, is a good option. And again, the captain could also use a smoke grenade if you had that ability. But right now we have Red Leader trying to stop him, though Captain will most likely beat him close range, especially with the Pathfinders moving on in. So, looks like middle's going their way. Up north, it looks like we have a small counterattack by Aetherstorm, bringing up Panzerfusiliers. Again, the better infantry for long-range combat than the Volks. But right now, a good combination of the two. One closer range, one longer range, especially for picking off the rifleman. What are you doing? Kill this man. Oh, he's trying. And he does go down. He almost made it, but alas, the rifleman perished on the retreat. For a second there, I'm like, why is he focusing up there? Fighting position was put down. Again, he could have flanked around this way and threw some incendiaries. But instead, the Volk squad's going to retreat all the way back. Half-track is moving on in, but without solid infantry support, you may just want to keep that more defensive than offensively operated. Because, again, you need other units for full range of this. Otherwise, if we look at Fog of War, you can see here it's not going as far as it could, right, with its coverage. All right, down south, again, Germans in a pretty damn good position. Sparrow about to get absolutely wrecked again. Potential, yep, here we go. There goes his ambulance. Man, they cannot catch a break. That's the second ambulance dead in 10 feet of each other. Also, a mortar is left there, so maybe he can pick that up. Now, luckily, we do have Bismarck coming in to hit the units on retreat. I will say Angel is upgrading his men with G43s, which is a pretty damn good upgrade for his troops, especially for picking off men. 222 is now on the field to drive them away. He could get Bazooka, but alas, he's not in friendly territory, nor did he get the upgrade before moving into enemy territory, so 222 should be relatively fine. Oh, never mind, he did get the snare, okay. Maybe enough TPS? Oh, utility car coming on in. Oh, wait. If he focuses in the Faust, it's... Never mind. Goodbye. Wait, is he Fausting? He's not Fausting! Oh, that was a mistake. He should have Fausted a lot sooner. That may have allowed the 222 to live. Also, your MG is right here. Moving that up would have allowed it to live. What are you doing? That would have... If you would have moved up even more to cover... Oh, well, at least you still killed the utility car, so it's still somewhat of a victory. Johnny's forces are trying to hold the line. Again, good positioning of the 50 cal to suppress that blob from Aetherstorm. MG is setting on up, but there's so many forces here that can easily overwhelm a single MG, so it's not too much of an issue. All right. Right now, mid is under Red Leader's control, so okay, he can hold that for a little bit. But here comes Johnny with his Pathfinders pushing on in. Does he have bars on them yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Again, a common thing you see with Pathfinders is bars added to them, make them bar finders. They increase their damage quite considerably, and again, with Pathfinders already great accuracy in hitting units, it's a hell of a way to kill a lot of men. But again, their preservation is the key to killing them. And that's where armor, artillery, other things could definitely put them in their place. MG, again, drives the captain away. Up north, half-track is moving down. Very weak on health. Yeah, Johnny has an AT gun, so one shot in that half-track is a goner. And that's exactly what he's going to do. Nice kill. Again, if you're going to move up a unit, make sure it's in decent health. Otherwise, if you move it up and immediately dies, there's no point. Speaking of which... we got Bismarck moving on in with a Stuart, of all things, with a bunch of riflemen. Going in for the 222. Again, same example. Wide charge in. Red Leader losing another valuable unit. Axis initially having a little bit of a couple wins here and there, but they're slowly falling to the Allied early game. And again, that makes sense. The Allies, specifically the Americans, definitely do a lot better earlier on. But the problem with them is typically their later game with their armor and artillery. We'll see again maybe if the priests, I can't even talk today, the Calliopes among other units are able to maybe cancel out that negative effect. But or if the Germans just keep losing units, that also helps a lot. I heard my blobs are well known here. I wouldn't say they're well known. Either if this is you, I would say again, blobbing is maybe not necessarily the best. And this isn't a blob in my opinion. Blobs are 3 or more units in a controlled area. But it's just easier to target that blob with artillery or MG fire, something to stop that and force it away. So, I would call out any person with blobs. But again, 3 or more units, so I wouldn't call 2 units a blob. But nice shot, by the way. Angel with the pack, managing to kill the Stuart on the Bismarck. So again, forcing him off. Again, the Axis needed a small win, and that's definitely a W. We do have here Sparrow with his own Stuart. Again, Stuart, in my opinion, the best light tank in the game. It is very damn potent against infantry and armor, respectively. So I always enjoy this thing and how much damage it does. Great grenade and great pick by Angel as well. Damn, again, just Angel coming in clutch. Not a big army, but one very potent, and managing to force the Allies back in a number of key areas. So, up north, we do have a large army by Sam, nearly Sam, just trying to lock down this territory. Placing mines, doing what he can. My only issue is right now, I feel like he could absolutely advance. He has plenty of munitions. He could scout out this area. And if he only knew what, vulnerable state Aether Storm was in, I feel like he could absolutely make him pay. Because, honestly, if he moved up his forces, what is there to really, start pounding this medical facility, right? With the mortar fire. Potentially with AT fire, if he moved up just ever more. And then have solid MG coverage in the building. He could definitely keep these guys back. Now, again, Aether Storm can use recon to see what Nearly Sam has. So to counter Sam's defenses, he could hop a recon, figure out, for the most part, where his units are, except for the mines, of course, and then be like, okay, the MG's here, it may be best to come up north and come down, etc. So we'll see what Aether Storm does. Right now, Bismarck is trying to get the munition point. Resource-wise, it's close, but alas, the Allies do have a decent lead in munitions and fuel, right? Hi, 3450, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you, good sir. We got ourselves stormtroopers. Now, these can be very good. Now, in this position, the Stuart doesn't have to fear them. They have no Faust. But against these guys, if they were able to do their tactical advance, they could kill a lot very quickly. Pack gun is starting to fire, pushing back the Stuart. So, great shots there. He's going to pull on back. Meanwhile, with Grenadiers just lurking around. Also, multiple bunkers. See, this one I like more than this. This one, again, they can easily flank up here. So, make sure that if you place a bunker, it's in a position where the enemy has a harder time flanking. So, up here, with Fog of War, they can't get around this bunker natively, right? They have to use smoke or some type of blocker to stop it from hitting it. Nice grenade. Oh, no, not even. Misses the Grenadier. Can he kill it? He does. I was like, is he gonna live? That's actually shocking. But Angel losing a unit. Another grenade on him. Gets a model. Another grenade. A little late. Hey, but I'm glad, chat, you find this game match interesting. We are only in the first 15 minutes. So, usually a code game lasts between 30 minutes to an hour. So we could be in here for the long haul. Or maybe one side gains advantage and just brutally takes down the other. Stormtroopers were deployed in this building, so Angel's trying to use them to hit all this infantry and keep them out of position. Might be working. A lot of the riflemen are retreating, and he might be able to get that back to the munition point. Aether Storm is moving up. Now this is a blob. This is a blob. What is this? What are you doing? All right, 150 cal is easily stopping him. We have the mortar carriages, thanks to Johnny, just lighting up the infantry, pulverizing that blob, and forcing the unit back. Very close to losing a number of very valuable units. So, again, he has a support gun here, a good use of that support gun, and even the Sturm Officer would be smoke. So you could smoke that position to allow the infantry to advance further, maybe overwhelm the MG by hitting it from multiple directions or just sheer firepower. The other method you could do is force it to retreat. The forced retreat option is 60 munitions, but you could force the MG to retreat. Without the MG, no suppression, and that blob could have moved in and hit the mortar carriages along with the remaining infantry. So that's what I would have most likely recommended in that key fight, is use of smoke or the forced retreat to really exploit Johnny and try to take out his vulnerable stuff. Now, looks like he lots of good sandbag positions that he's currently hiding in, and absolutely, like, not even a question, he has bars now. So right now he's just gonna light up the enemy with bar finders. And you can see these guys just absolutely putting pressure on the German position. Again, they're going to need something heavy to get them out of that good cover. And what is it? Well, mortar would be a good start, but no, they're going to need something even bigger than that. Red Leader, I will say, you could get more mortars or something, but you have 1,200 manpower. And right now, not putting caches to help your team. Maybe just the cache, you know, just some fuel. The Germans always could use it, especially down here where it's in a position that's absolutely more covered by Robert. Robert's done a really good job of holding this hill and just slapping Sparrow around. So yeah, definitely could help. Global warming has unleashed the blobs on the polar caps. I don't know if that's the case, but I mean, oh wait, that would maybe. Possibility now. Okay, the blob is trying to figure out. He's adapting. He's to the MG. He's going around it. Now he's engaging the bar finders. Again, bar finders are in good cover. We have one Grenadier by Red Leader coming on in. Again, mortar carriage is firing from range. Just look at that, wiping that Panzerfusilier squad. Another squad goes down thanks to mortar fire. 2 squads down, and Aetherstorm trying to counter Johnny, unfortunately, just once again gets backhanded and forced back. So, again, Grenadier trying to move in, but just the bar finder just absolutely shredding him. Good, again, good upgrades, good positioning, and very good veterancy, just going to easily force him back. So, up north, we have a bulldozer. Ooh, we have a bulldozer. Not a big fan of the bulldozer. Does a lot of damage, but I'd rather have a Sherman that you can switch between high explosive and armor piercing. But what does Robert have? Well, he has the AT gun and Panzer Grenadiers. He could move that up. He's not doing it yet. I'm assuming he's waiting for something. Maybe for them to get closer. I'm not sure. But now you have a Stuart. Oh, come on. Come on. Hey, Robert, I need you to Faust. Like, what are you doing? Where is he? Robert is staring into the wind. He is not there. He is just staring. He genuinely is staring, and somehow he has not lost these men. What is happening? Robert, I need you to wake up, man. Oh, wait, he's waking up. He's waking up. Panzer IV coming on in. Is it? Oh my God. I feel like Angel is just like trying to like wake him up and do something. He at least saved and pushed back that army. He could have absolutely got a couple kills, but Robert is now 1,200 manpower and is just staring at a tree. So that's a great sign. Up north, we got Panzerfusiliers and the, well, we had a Sturm Officer. It died to a mine. Retreat. Oh my, is that the retreat? That can't be the retreat point. Oh, if that's the retreat point, that's a bad retreat point. Yeah, instead of retreating to the safety of the headquarters, let's put you out in front of the wall so that way when the allies gun you down, you at least don't hurt the medical facility, right? Of course, your brains will be against the wall, but at least, you know, the medical facility will be untouched. All right, support gun hitting the unit. If he fires another shot, it could detonate the mine. So let's see. Again, the MG is... Wait, is there an MG? Where am I thinking of? Where is there a fight position? Oh, right, that one around the... It's hard to see it, but there's one around the corner that Sam put to kind of hold down the front. All right, in mid, we have a Panzer IV on standby with stormtroopers camouflaged, trying to move in for the positioning. That might allow them to capture the position without being detected or spotted and then under fire. looks like the mortar carriages are in mid. Bar finders are, again, trying to figure out good targets. But right now, mortar carriages are like, yeah, we'll just hit the stuff in the back line. Why not? Again, I'm just... I'm concerned about the Axis right now because they had a lot of good plays and potential for good plays, but I've yet to really capitalize. Angel right now is like, right now my favorite player on the Axis side. Doing very well, getting a lot of good hits, a lot of good wipes. But my concern is he's one good player, and you're going to have to start seeing some good players, some good plays from everyone else. All right. The Blob is back. Hold on. We have Shreks hitting the Jackson, forcing it back. And we still have 50 cal right there. Again, separating your men would allow them to not get all suppressed. Luckily, the Jackson can't hit anything to save its life. Is I think the second or third miss shot on the Panzer IV. Unfortunately, the Blob is now under suppression and maybe can capture this point, but at the very least cannot advance. So that's unfortunate. Well, there he goes. He retreats. Oh, and they can just walk back up. He'll be okay. Resource-wise, again, the Allies are definitely ahead of the Axis, which is helping, because remember, the Axis, their big thing is big heavy tanks. If they don't have the resources, they can't get the big heavy tanks. So the Allies can keep wearing down the Axis. I mean, they're down by about 90 points, but it's still going to be a long way before the Allies are able to just win the game because of the South. Robert, oh my god, he got a whole army. That's a lot of Grenadiers, a lot of Panzer Grenadiers. Okay, that is not what I would have expected, but it could work, especially with a Shrek Blob. Now, Shrek Blobs are very potent because, again, they can do a lot of DPS, and especially combined with armor, they can move at a good pace. So, yeah, maybe that could work, but that's a lot of frontline infantry, and that's a lot of manpower to keep that infantry going. So, we'll see how it goes. Up north, Panzer IV just died. Jackson maybe gets snared. No, dodges the Shrek fire. He's gonna pull on back, and I feel like Nearly Sam is just like he's drinking a mimosa. He's just enjoying his time. He might be in a frozen tundra, but he's gonna enjoy it as if he's relaxing on a tropical beach. Because yeah, I feel like every time this guy comes up, he's just immediately pushed to the aside. But maybe this time will be different. Because the MG is not there. It had to pull back. But again, the American infantry still have LMGs. They can still shred. And the Germans are still under artillery fire by the mortars and mortar carriages and among other things. So we'll see how long the SAM lasts. Fun fact, he's going to pretty much last the whole time. Recon's overhead. Interesting choice. So is he going to use a direct strike on the retreat point? Again, more mines on the way out. Potentially setting up a kill? No? Okay. Damn, you're so close. You're so close, man, to just wiping everything. If you only knew. Oh my god, look up. Come on. There, you see him now. They're all right there. Get in the building and just hit him from afar. You'll be okay. I promise. Or retreat. That works too. At least your retreat point's not far off. Again, both sides can retreat pretty close to the front. The problem is one guy has artillery to annihilate that frontline position. Again, I would have recommended a howitzer earlier on, but you got something now that can take it, so that's good. Werfer's on the field, so Red Leader bringing his own artillery. Makes sense in the meantime. Again, if you could hit this Pathfinder Blob, that would be a big blow to Johnny's ego. So, Panzer Grenadiers, again, no veterancy, still brand new. Again, it's going to be real tough for them to fight all these bar finders. Blob is moving north, attempting to make a breakthrough. Down south, again, we have a small push by Sparrow. But weirdly enough, oh, thank you. Irvin Ray, thank you very much for the follow. Angel's still trying to do his best, but he's going to probably lose that unit. He's pushing against way bigger, larger amount of forces than he's probably capable of actually beating. Again, thank you for the follow, Aether STH. Nice kill. Again, thanks to Robert being back and Angel on that bulldozer. There's another one, but again, bulldozers aren't meant to kill you know, Shermans. They're simply not. Wait, I'm sorry. Sparrow didn't have. I'm an idiot. Sparrow had the bulldozer attachment on a Sherman, so allowed him both high explosive and armor piercing. That bulldozer is just a 105. So, my apologies. I kind of combined the two. Either way, Panzers managed to beat that armor and push it back. And it looks like Angel actually is going to manage to take this territory. Again, if anyone is going to be able to actually make a play, I think their best shot is Angel. Robert is currently holding the flanks, and I think that's key. But I think that allows Angel to do something. But right now, we have Johnny coming in, doing a lot of damage. The Werfer hit somewhere else, so he's really going to be unable to support. Okay, he's trying to kill the pack gun. Interesting. Artillery is smashing Aether's position. Aetherstorm is going to need to do something. But what does he have? Well, he has break. Oh, well, okay. Shrek the mortar. Shrek the mortar half track. That works. Let's see. And so, I mean, nearly Sam still has a lot of man. He has 1,000 manpower under his belt, so he has enough to replenish his losses. And I'm assuming, and the priest has definitely got some kills. So as long as he keeps putting pressure on the medical facility, he can always reposition his if it comes under fire. The OKW really can't. You'd have to destroy it. It'd have to be destroyed and then a new one be made from the reposition his forward facility. All right, Barfinder's pushing up north. We have railway coming down over here. Is it railway or is it? Oh no, it's the 240. Okay. Hell of a defensive line. Bulldozer using its very long-range howitzer shots to try to blast it apart, but I don't think Robert really cares. Wait, P-47's flying on in, hitting the Stu. Jackson's putting a 1-2 punch to KO it. Excellent job right there. Again, Johnny's just playing with his food, and right now, Red Leader is that food. He needs to do something quick in order to counter. Honestly, I'm shocked he didn't advance further for the P-47s to kind of pick off more units. So, we'll see. Right now, the Blob is in full retreat. Did he just use time on target on a mobile? You bastards, says Sparrow. Why did he say? Did something just happen? Oh! Did he just kill an ambulance again? Oh, wait, no. What is that? Is that an ambulance? Oh, did he use a Stuka bomb strike on it? Hold on. This is a vehicle crew. Oh, he killed the... Well, he killed something. No. Wait, what killed it? I'm not sure, but something neutralized. I'm assuming... If the ambulance is back here, something died that made Sparrow rage. I'm not sure what it was. I'm not sure how he did it either. Because all the armor and stuff is in the back, and the Werfer just fired, so I don't know on that one, but whatever he did, he ticked them off. Okay, mortar carriage is a little close for comfort. If Aetherstorm was faster on the draw and was able to snare that stuff, then the Shreks probably could have killed it. I love the support kind of hitting it. That's fun. All right, units took some hits, falling back. We have breakthrough coming down. Will Sam move, or he's like, nah, I'll take it. Let's see. Time on target came on in. Here comes the breakthrough. It's gonna hit this whole area. Most of the forces are on the outskirts of it. It could still potentially be hit. But looks like Sam just weathered the storm. Not bad on his part. Not bad at all. Managed to hold on just fine. Okay, and he goes back to his medical facility. Okay, could have been a lot worse for him. I mean, he could be in Aetherstorm's position. All right, P-47s are coming on in. Might be able to kill this dude. Oh, no, there's only one coming in. Okay. And immediately gets shot down. Mortar carriages, by the way, have 24, 15, 39 kills so far. Bar finders are averaging, I mean, I would say on average low 20s for the kills. But, oh, good kill right there with the mortar carriages on the engineer, or the pioneer. But we're looking at, what, 60 kills overall for those units? Pretty solid stuff. 50 cals trying to set up, but there's enough there they can maybe counter. They do enough damage to wear down the 50. But again, this is where separating your units might be a little more beneficial. Werford comes on in. It's a few models, nothing too substantial. Again, fire's still coming down thanks to the border carriages. And the blob is in full retreat. Is he able to get a kill? Maybe get a kill on the retreat? Potentially. Medical facility is barely alive. Luckily, they retreated over here. Not over here. So, Aetherstorm is very lucky on that part. Medical facility is now down, and he'll have to retreat fully to his base to get healed. So, the North is essentially, I mean, like, nearly Sam and Johnny have that. Now it's going to be a fight for mid. And right now, Johnny as well has that pretty much under his control. Barfinders just shredding the infantry. Almost got the Grenadier, but Red Leader managed to get out. Again, nowhere close to getting an Elephant. Yag Tiger, it's a little better, but Aetherstorm, it just doesn't have the resources to bring it out in manpower. Angel does have his Tiger Ace, though. Now, the problem is the Tiger Ace, while a very good unit, and no doubt a very capable frontline unit to hold back a lot of infantry and armor, has a couple problems with tank destroyers. And oh looky, Johnny has double tank destroyers. So if he uses them correctly, he could easily use the air support and the TDs to easily kill that Tiger Ace. But if Angel has good support with the other Panzer IVs, he could overwhelm, even with the air support, the Johnny's armor. And remember, Johnny can't snare. So he can't stop them from just blitzing through his line. So, but again, that requires the other Panzer IVs to move in, and right now they're on standby. Jackson's fire initial salvo, only one connects. Although they are pressing, but again, I'm not sure if he knows how much actual defense we have here. Plane almost crashes into the pack. We have actually a small push in the north. Oh wait, what the hell is happening? Robert is trying to advance into Rangers with Thompsons and quickly realizing that is a very bad plan. Losing a majority of his troops on the front. He is now in full retreat. A Panzer IV needs to get the hell out of there because he cannot shoot. Luckily, his bunker might provide some assistance. Yeah, it was a long shot. He gets killed. And now here come the Shermans, forcing himself up the hill. The Werfer's now coming in. The Panzer IV, instead of fighting off Johnny, now quickly have to deal with this threat. So I feel like Angel's like, oh my god. It's like, you advanced on Rangers with Shrek teams. Why? Okay, at least they got the bulldozer. And maybe he can swing back around and kill this Sherman. If he can do that and actually kill both armored units, maybe it's worth something. But Panzer IV gets taken out by the Sherman. Excellent shot there. We had additional Jackson come on in as well. So this Panzer IV is definitely not going to win that fight unless that pack gun moves back up. But oh wait, it died. it got KO'd. And yeah, they're just being... Oh, there we go. Okay, Panzer IV got lucky and killed the rifleman. Jackson pulled back out of fear, I guess, for other forces, but there's nothing. He could have absolutely killed this unit. Did the howitzer just hit that thing from afar? I think the howitzer just almost killed that armor. That would have been hilarious if it actually would have killed it. Okay. Johnny continues to just rack up the kills and do what he can, but he doesn't have mid. I'll give credit. The Axis are down considerably, about 160 points, or 70, sorry. But trying to think what they should. I mean, right now we have P-47s flying overhead. Now, honestly, AA is probably the first big thing. An Ostwind or something would probably be very good to shoot down those planes. And also stop maybe the Pathfinders. Oh man, those Stoogs and Engineers just can't catch a break. Red Leader is just losing both, again, upgraded Pioneer groups. So, yeah, he's going to pull back. Unfortunate for him. He does have an elephant, though. Red Leader actually managed to get an elephant. Aether Storm got a Jagdpanzer, now the Jagd Tiger. Half-Track is on the field to help with spotting from afar, which will help the elephant, but you need to make sure you keep this thing alive. Jackson's might go in for a quick kill. The armor is not in position. And yeah, there it goes. Quick kill was a success. The P-47's like, we'll make sure it's dead. But they may have accidentally revealed the elephant, which, yeah, it gives Johnny a little bit of a heads up. Pack Gun's also KO. Robert's still, I'll give Robert credit. I don't like a lot of his plays, but he's holding the hill. He's doing what he can to hold the hill anyway. So, that's something for you. Again, I would heal the bunker if you could. The bunkers, sorry. It looks like both of them are on death's door right now. And kind of like what I said in the last game, where it's like you need to focus on killing. Also, Pack 43 might help. Like, hold back a lot of the armor that comes on in. I know he has an M4 Sherman, but I still think it's enough to maybe hold, and you can always recrew it. But in the last game, I mentioned that the allies were in a good position because they had more mobile armor to kind of counteract the Axis, and then they were able to take advantage. This game, it's a little bit more difficult, but I feel like the weakest link right now is Johnny. And you may say, wait, why is Johnny the weakest link? Because Johnny's an experienced player, so if they all focus on him, the others will be less likely to react, right? It'll be less quickly to react to him for support. Now that means the Axis need to get everything together to focus on him, right? But we'll see if they're able to manage that. Because again, you have forces here that can move in and forces there. But if they're slow to react and the Axis can focus everything they have on Johnny, Johnny's most likely to be determined enough through his confidence and ego to hold the line. But right now we got Breakthrough coming down on his frontline position, forcing his Pathfinders pretty far back. Again, we have troops as well from, what's his name, Bismarck retreating. Giving a small window where the German forces might be able to grab some key positions in mid. Pack Guns might need to move on up. Tiger could use some additional support. Again, Rangers looks like they don't have bazookas. So while they can have a great bazooka bonus, they don't have any effective AT. So Tiger can just do what it wants and just blast them. Alright, we got air support, I assume, inbound. We do. Elephant is also on standby. Again, this is where an Ostwind or even activate the AA mode on your Panzer headquarters, which died, so never mind, would be somewhat effective. Alright. On the flip side, if I'm the Allies, I break this man. I break Robert's will to fight, because Robert is very defensive-oriented, right? So, and all these guys are kind of forced elsewhere. So if you have recon, you can detect all these Axis positions across this map, right? And realize that they are not in a position to save their friend. You murder this man, you take the hill, and you win the game. That's what you do. And the Allies absolutely have enough armor that they could move over to deal with that if they're coordinating. So we'll see if they manage. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to be a slow fight in mid. And right now, the Axis have been playing a little bit worse than the Allies, so I would suspect the Allies would prevail. But I hope the Axis manage to get their shit together. Don't die. Aether Storm, I'm looking at you with your blob. Don't die, and manage to actually get some good hits in. But we'll see. Elephant moving in, but like there's no recon for it, so its sight, it can't see very far. It can only see where the enemy shoots it. Jackson's trying to get some additional shots. They are, consistently. Jagdpanzer not firing because of the smoke. Artillery's now hitting it, trying to go for the kill. Again, they're using their extra penetrating rounds. They're doing good work against that Jagdpanzer. He's going to pull back. He might die to the artillery. Honestly, Red Leader, stop healing here. Like, the allies know you're here, and they're just going to keep hitting your pioneers. MG might need to pull back. We have a Brumbar moving in, but Jackson could easily swat it away. Does he have anything else? He does not have a Panther. Okay. Pack gun's there, so that could help hold. He still has not healed the bunkers. I don't know why. Oh, there's 2 pack guns. Good. But yeah, kind of a misplay by not healing. Alright, Tiger Ace should be coming up to the front. Get an Elephant and the Jagdpanzer both need heals. Germans did reconnect and take mid. They're doing something, but I feel it's more the Allies being very cautious and less so than the Axis like coming in with a great strategy. Alright, we got another rocket assault coming in. Climbing a little bit. Does kill the pack at least. Again, definitely a tough position to be in for the Axis. Like, okay, you're essentially fighting the Allies. I think near population, right? Yeah, they're all pretty much near pop cap. So they're in the mid 90s, where your armies are all in the, I mean, like, I would say mid 70s. I think is a good position to be in, but you definitely have a Axis with a smaller force trying to push against a more experienced and better allied force. So Stuka came on in, did a little damage. Again, we have the 240 coming in thanks to Armor Company, which again, I am shocked that we have Armor Company, but we do. And he's trying, and he's probably going to kill that Brumbar if I had to assume. Pack gun repositions. Okay, keeps the Jackson away, hopefully. Another Jackson moving into the kill zone, maybe. Hopefully. Okay, well, Robert, again, not too bad, I guess. You're still holding. That's the one saving grace, I would say. You're still holding. All right, Elephant, Jagdpanzer, come on, don't retreat, fight. What are you retreating from? The air support? Oh, you should have gone Ostwind a while ago to deal with that. I love the stormtroopers camouflaging themselves, try to hold on to the point as long as they can. He's gonna need to retreat. Oh, yeah. Man, just couldn't hold. Wait, hold on. Werfer comes on in, gets actually a really good salvo. Ronnie Killer, thank you very much for the sub. Very kind of you, good sir. Okay, some good hits across the board. Not terrible at all. So, awesome job there. Greetings. It's going well. Thank you again. Alright, we'll see how things progress. Alright, sorry, back to the game. Stormtroopers tried to deploy behind the lines. Realized that was a bad mistake. Again, population-wise, the Allies are like 2,000 manpower. They have plenty. You have a small push up north, which, hey, good use of Aether Storm. And he's separating his units. He's adapting. But the problem right now is the fact that I feel like it's just too little too late. Did he just Stuka his own... Glad friendly fire's not on at full potential. So anything can be said for the time on target. Weird that you do it on a mobile target. Okay, breakthrough coming here. Hold on. Where's breakthrough coming in? Is it actually right here? Or did you call in on yourself? Did you call in breakthrough on yourself? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Oh my god. He could have annihilated all of oh my god. If he just called in breakthrough a little closer. This is becoming a regrettable replay. This is becoming truly regrettable. Broken arrow. Yeah. Oh. Okay. I heard some explosions and some fire in the distance. Did he actually... Jackson is slightly damaged. Elephant's moving on in with little infantry coverage. We have P-47s. Again, There's no AA, so they're just gonna keep being blasted by the plates. Oh, MG could reposition itself a little more and help. Oh god. Yeah, never mind about adapting. I'm wrong. Jagdpanzer dives on in. I'm so glad you're diving in by yourself against a whole allied line. Oh no. Okay, that's good. He moved around the AT gun. I'll give credit there. Still probably gonna die. Unless we get a lucky bounce. Or Jackson just not willing to fight? What the hell? Okay. Man, good hang time. But, I was not expecting that, but he actually killed the Jackson. Now, unfortunately, for you, that's a devastating loss. For him, that's that's just another guy he could replace very easily. Very easily. Holy mackerel. Yeah, I feel like the allies are just playing with their food at this point. Like, this is... Like, the Axis just keep losing men, and some have an army, some are near pop cap, but they're just not doing... And again, I assume these guys are maybe newer to Co? Maybe? But it feels like a lot of these players are new to Co. Or at the very least, they're not as proficient with micro and other things. I mean, they still know the basics, and they still know, like, again, that was a good strike on the AT gun line. Werfer, maybe a little bit more to the right. But, yeah. I feel like this is not the most proficient team. So, we'll see how things fare. Again, for example, right? Just throwing this out there. This half-track actually has a flare ability, right? So these artillery flares, which he has plenty of munitions, and again, that way his recon plane doesn't get shot down. He can use the flares and pop them up on the front. That would allow the Tiger Ace and even the Elephant to see farther than their fog of war and allow them to hit targets without having to rely on other infantry. And the flares cannot be shot down. Like, that's something a lot of players know to use, so they can illuminate the front. But I don't play very much an OKW player, pink player here. Oh, red leader. Oh, okay. No worries. I'm just pointing out some things. And again, I'm not trying to be negative toward you guys. I'm just seeing this, and I'm just like, how can I improve? What could be better about this? One thing would be moving the half track up, maybe behind the building, and then using the flares to anticipate where Johnny's Jacksons are, the mortar carriages. That way you could position the Elephant to counter that stuff and then move up your infantry with covering fire from the Elephant, so that way you don't have to worry. And the Panzer IV and Tiger can worry about the Pathfinders. So, some good shots from the AT guns here. Again, they got recrewed, but maybe a Werfer can decrew them. Yes, both of them decrewed. Excellent Werfer shots by Red Leader there. And actually a KO by him, so even better. Robert is still up on the hill. Please, man, this bunker needs a heal. This bunker needs a heal, please. But he could move up. Looks like there was an attempt for a defense.
Points are down to 300.
But yeah, maybe even just smash Sparrow, kill his army, which is he's overpopulated because he's doing the decrew the armor and then recrew it once you get up to pop cap. That way it goes over pop cap. All right, we had a small push that is not going well. Mortar carriages, by the way, with 69 kills. Nice. Overall, 119. Stuka coming on in. Actually does get a couple okay hits. But, yeah, Aetherstorm just lost most of his men. So, don't expect many pushes from him in the future. Again, a random strike hitting the 240ing the infantry. Elephant up to vet 1, so it has been doing something. And again, using the Stug as a spotter, that's also a good idea. Again, you can see pretty damn far. Maybe they can hit the Jacksons now? Or is he still out of range? Still out of range. Alright. Jackson slowly moving up. Elephant, come on. Stop moving. Hit him. Hit him. You actually have... Oh, wait. Here come the P-47s. Oh, no. At this point, I'm not screaming, where's the bloody Air Force? At this point, I'm screaming, where's the bloody Ostwind? Alright, we're first. Here, your attempt. Try to murder this man. Can you do it? Duke goes down. They retreat. Did you aim where he was gonna retreat? Yeah, probably retreating would have been a good option. Okay. Stuke did go down, but as again, not too expensive loss. Angel says thanks. I guess he just got some weapons, so that's good. Again, I'll give credit. Aether is doing something positive. I've been shitting on Aether this entire game. He did take the Northern VP. And with that and Angel capturing mid, they've actually worn down the allies quite a bit. Again, I still think the allies are playing with at least one player with one arm tied behind their back. But at the very least, the Axis are trying, and I appreciate that. I would rather have players try and maybe lose units or not prevail as much than players that just kind of do nothing or just don't help their team. You can tell everyone here is trying their best to help however they can, and I appreciate that greatly. It may not be, you know, going as well as they may have liked, and there's some things I can criticize on, but they are trying, and I appreciate that greatly. Angel using a spare manpower and munitions to put down caches, that's actually not a terrible idea to hold back the Pathfinders. And that way they can maybe focus on the Calliopes. The, you know, not Calliopes, sorry, the Jacksons. Calliopes are there, and they could probably RD this to death, but... We'll see. Again, they're retreating all here. One good breakthrough strike. Like, if either storm had the resources, one good one here, or a good Stuka, and two armies are gone. Potentially. Werfer? Come on. Come on, one Werfer. Oh, they actually did hit it! Holy shit! Oh my god. Nice kills along the front. Panzer IV is gonna have maybe a little rough time. Paka maybe kill Jackson. There we go. Still gonna need help against that Sherman. No, it actually bounced. Never mind. Alright, full retreat for Bismarck. There we go. That's some actually critical hits for Bismarck and Sparrow to replenish. And you know what? Robert is still pushing up. He's still trying his best to advance. So go Robert. And Aether. Although it looks like Johnny is just bringing the hammer down on you. I suspect this will be your final battle. Oh, God. Yeah, they pull back. And they're in full retreat. All right. So they have the north. Also Echelon with an MG422. That's actually quite funny. All right. Wait, do the Axis have AA of some type? I don't believe they do. I think they're just... Oh, they do! Holy shit! Red Leader gets an Ostwind! Yes! It took only 30 minutes, but guys, he has a way to shoot down planes. And he's probably already doing so. Yes, he is. God, good job, Red Leader. Alright. Sherman coming in from the north, along with a couple other units from Johnny. But if the Tiger, Ace, and stuff can move in, maybe he can assist? Or anything? Is there anything to back up this elephant? This elephant's by itself. Oh, God. Rear armor shots. The Ostwind is doing it. Of all things. Ostwind go for the kill? Nope. Tiger Ace does. Angel, I'm not sure. Okay. Well. That's an issue. Good trade for the elephant. I would not say that. Or, I mean, for Johnny, yes. For Red Leader, hell no. Alright, Tiger Ace needs to stop being hit by pathfinding issues and actually start advancing. Good Faust on the Jackson. Again, can they actually kill it, though? Panzer IV goes down. Tiger is still chilling by the bunker. So the thing that could have maybe killed it is not doing that. Yeah, they just slowly wore down Red Leader's AT, I guess, or position. I mean, they just didn't have anything there. Werfer comes on in, gets a couple good hits, but no kills, no wipes. Robert is trying. He's actually breaking through the side over here, killing caches and trying to help. I'll give full credit where credit's due on that. Aethers as well going in for the north because, again, they're like, we need to win victory points. The allies are down. We can win the fight if we take the victory points. Hell, the Brumbar is diving in on the artillery. If they actually had breakthrough, that would actually be a good position to call it in. That would just cause absolute chaos. Problem is right now is the Brumbar is designed against infantry, not killing assault artillery. So the priests are going to be fine. And yeah, if I'm Robert right now, I pull back with what I have left because the allies are probably going to swing against you, and you want to make sure you have something to hold that push. Although maybe you kill this captain. I mean, Sparrow is down to essentially nothing, so you've done a great job there. You've lost most of your stuff, but maybe just make sure your bunkers are healed up and play defense. And hope to God your allies can do something. Aetherstorm couldn't take the north. Angels tried to take mid. Tiger Ace is 15 kills. Feel like it could be a little more. Oh God, he's diving to Stukas. Sherman going in, killing both because there's no mines, no AT. Again, it's where maybe Angel's like, hey, I'll build a couple of teller mines for you. But too little, too late. Yeah, this Sherman's just going to go running behind the lines to kill the Werfers and stuff. A lot of Calliopes hitting that Tiger Ace, Jacksons and Shermans, everything diving in. Panther trying to stop them, but it's just going to take a couple of hits. They can't hold back all that. Sherman misses the Werfer, but he might still be able to kill something, being in this case the Tiger. Again, if I'm the Tiger, I would use Blitzkrieg. Make sure it's harder for him to hit. Hold on. Here comes P-47s. Panther does get the kill. The Air Force might still kill the Tiger and Panther. They need to keep moving. Don't stop moving if that Air Force is coming on in. He stopped moving. He's a goner. Double kill? Oh, so close to getting a double kill. Oh, so close to kill. Kill the Jackson. Come on. 240. Well, again, allied artillery, so won't kill it. Oh well. Yeah, we're about, again, at a position right now where I think it's clear to call it. We have another elephant? Holy shit. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. Elephant is on the field. Kills a Sherman, but like I said, the allies have plenty of resources. They are not sweating about replenishments right now, where the Axis absolutely are. They cannot fight all that. Alright, so I'm going to start fast forwarding at this point because I feel like the allies are just... Now the allies are just playing with the Axis a little bit. Nice dive. I'll say this by the Panzer IV, actually picking off a couple things. He's trying to go for the artillery. If he actually managed that, I mean, well played. Or he's going for the base. Okay, fun fact. If you're diving, dive for stuff you can actually kill. You cannot kill a base by the time the enemy reacts. So in this situation, it may be better to kill the priests or the ambulance or something like that. That would have been a better dive potential. All right, looks like some strikes hit here. Both of them are really injured, so that's good. Unfortunately, it looks like the Axis really don't have much to follow up. Jacksons are just hunting them down. I mean, these Jacksons, by the way, have like, what, 9 vehicle kills? About to get 10? Oh, they got one building, so 9 vehicle kills. There goes the second elephant. I mean, yeah, everything's just falling apart. I mean, that was a Panther, but, I mean, there goes the elephant. Again, tank destroyers are solid. If you don't have anything to support your big tanks, they can just easily kill them. So, Stugs are good for support, Shrek teams, pack guns, Panzer IVs, just something to support the big heavy tanks so that way they can draw the fire or manage to, you know, engage the TDs. I believe in the Wunderwaffe. Yeah, sure. That Wunderwaffe didn't believe in you and it just perished. Alright. Again, I don't... Axis managing to actually get the victory points somehow. So, Johnny had to rush up there and take it back. His mortar carriages, by the way, have like 149 kills. In the north, we have the Jackson. Oh my god. That's funny. Jackson and Sherman pushing on in. Again, they're quick. They could kill this bunker and then just decrew itself. But I think this game is done. The south is clear, says Sparrow. Alright. Alright, RD is just killing the infantry on the front. Jacksons keep getting away with this. They just keep getting away with massacring the German lines. But we got Stug on the front. I keep saying it, there's really not much the Germans can do. Yeah, I was gonna say, what Wunderwaffe? You already deployed the heavy tanks and they've failed. So no, it's not. It's really not. Oh, Tiger Ace. Can't wait for it to die again. Not trying to be a negative Nancy. I'm just pointing out the fact that every time a tank comes up, it just perishes. So, at least Robert's still battling in the south, so I'll give full credit to him. But I would also say that Sparrow and them are not exactly the most proficient in their assaults. Calliope's just forced him back. Stug is down. They got the north easy. Middle, again, there's so many people here. There's no way the Germans can push up unless they actually had a good army, and we know they don't. They may push up, but there's just too much AT, and the Tiger Ace would just fall apart. Yeah, here come the Jacksons. Just gonna long range that Tiger, and there it goes. All right. So, kind of like a lot of movies this year, this game went on for probably 30 minutes too long. It was a little long for its own good, but honestly an L for the Axis today. Sparrow, you can't say that. You lost your entire army. I love how the person usually that is like the biggest be like, hey guys, you know, the other team, they're the ones who suck, is the one that typically lost most of their men and died. We got some breakthrough stuff coming in, but it's not enough. Johnny still has his army, and it's pretty much GG. His Pathfinders, by the way, has 141 kills. I don't even want to know the kill count for it. It's gonna be atrocious. It's gonna be horrible, this kill count for Johnny. It's gonna be, oh god. Okay, so overview. Let's see. 390 kills. Oh my god. 122,000 damage. Johnny got more damage than every other allied player combined. Wait, did he? Hold on. Let me do the math. 46, 42. That's 88. And then you add that up. Okay, it's very damn close. It's close. A little less. Just a little. But still, that is insane to almost have all the damage of the allies combined. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. 390 in terms of kills. He absolutely was the one who carried this team, like 100%. The Axis, I would say Angel was their best player, and that's verified by kills and damage. But even he had some issues and was falling apart here and there. Yeah, no, this was an absolute nightmare to be on the Axis side and fight Johnny. Johnny was the boogeyman of this game. Like, just kind of go and explaining, like, all right, Jackson. Oh, yeah, you know, some kills with the Jackson. Nearly Sam. Oh, yeah, 66 kills with the artillery. Pretty good. And then you have Johnny, who gets 45,000 with the TDs, and then gets 150 kills with the Pathfinders, getting 2,600 efficiency, And then with the mortar carriages, I don't even know how. You got like 150 kills. How is it 480% efficiency? How? But yeah, double check on the Axis side. Aether Storm. Oh man, that's you lost a lot of men there, good sir. You lost a lot of men. Red Leader, Elephant that did a little bit, but really couldn't do too much. The Dwarfers were okay. Angel tried his best, but Tiger Ace couldn't do it. Panzer IV, is probably more fighting Robert and the guy on the other side in terms of Angel, what he was able to do. But he did fine. Robert, again, he did the best with what he could. He wasn't the most prolific player, but he definitely threw Sparrow, he definitely put Sparrow into a really tough position. So I'll give him credit there. But yeah, you just look at the overall kills, and Angel's the only one with a positive KD. Oh, Robert. Robert was got positive KD. But yeah, Red Leader and Aether, Aether, oh my god, just did not prevail. Just had a lot of losses. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. It was just an utter catastrophe for a lot of players in this game. But Johnny managed to seal the win. But again, he had to carry it across the finish line, in my opinion. So, yeah. Because I feel like some players in here just maybe a little more unfamiliar with how things go, or maybe combos to use, like the flares and the elephant and stuff. But what do you guys think? Let me know. I don't think it's quite regrettable. It's like on the range. Like if this was regrettable, it's like here. It's above it, but because of Johnny and Angel. But the rest of the players, I feel like, again, maybe they were a bit unsure, or they were very cautious. I think it was just an okay game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you, Johnny, for submitting this. This has been Greyshot17. I'll see you guys next time. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17. And before y'all go, let me give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G240, Milam, Big Cooch, Aphyria, Ace, Pyro Shark, Tonybee 95, Epic Pleb. Thank you all for your incredible support and helping me grow my channel and support my channel and everything I do. Thank you, and to the rest of you, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.